Today on the channel from Ringside Collectibles, we've got the Epic Toys Retro Wrestling Takahashi Regular Edition and Chase Variant.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another New Japan Pro Wrestling retro style unboxing and review. And today we got the Ringside Collectibles Epic Toys Takahashi with his cat Daryl to unbox here today. But of course, if you're looking for Takahashi and his cat Daryl, only place you're going to find him, Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. And this is an interesting one. Of course, this is Epic Toys, Nerds, Ringside Collectibles exclusive. We've seen this before in the past with Jay White, but this is from the same makers of the former Cella figures, Epic Toys here. So a lot of stuff we've seen before, but these are Ringside Collectible exclusives, and there is a variant, and we're going to unbox both of them here on the channel. And of course, we're going to do it like we do all the other unboxings on this channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what old Takahashi's up to here. I'm sure he's up to a good time at the end of the day. But this, I believe, is the regular version. So we will compare the two, and we'll do some comparisons later on in this video as well. But definitely quite the card here. Of course, it's got the retro style carding. We know it. We love it. Big New Japan up there logo. We know that as well. We know the Ringside Collectible logo. We're playing a lot of hits here today on the packaging. You get the figure in the bubble, of course, and a very colorful glamour shot over there on the side. On the back, we get a little card down low. We'll read some of that. And then we do get War and Peace over here. For those that like a little blurb, feel like you get a little extra value with a little extra stuff, we do have that. I will put that on the screen. I'm not going to read all this for you guys. It's a long one. It's story time with Kyle. That would be a long one. But you got Los Inaugural Base, however you say that. We got that going on. And he is the ticking time bomb, like a young Rancid, really, at the end of the day. Hiromu Takahashi, and this isn't the only Takahashi figure we've unboxed on the channel. We'll do comparisons of that one a little bit. But it is ring name Hiromu Takahashi, nicknames the Ticking Time Bomb, unit Los Ingobernables, Japan, build at 194 pounds, place of birth Hachioji-shi? Oh, beautiful this time of year, I'm sure. I'll take your word for it. Tokyo, Japan. Finishing move, Time Bomb, Dynamite, Plunger, D, Time Bomb 2. Sounds like he needs to pick a finisher. We do got that going on, 2023. Looking good. It says Nerds Clothing, using New Japan Pro Wrestling's intellectual property, under license from New Japan. So we got New Japan, Nerds, Epic Toys, and then of course sold at Ringside Collectibles. Ages 15 and up on this one. Definitely interesting. Definitely an interesting look in the package as well. Let's see if I can get him off without totally destroying everything. But nope, it's looking like a rookie unboxing here is what it's looking like. It's looking like it's going the way of the rookie. That's what's going on. But there it is right there. See you later. Goodbye. All right, we keep on going. The hits keep on coming here. We got Takahashi out. And then we got to get his cat Daryl out. Daryl the accessory. We're here for Daryl. See you later. Goodbye. And old Daryl here looking like a big fat cat sitting in a corner. Definitely looking interesting. The black and white attack on old Daryl. I'm sure he's a big Walking Dead fan. That's probably why he named him Daryl. And I was watching that new Daryl Dixon show. Like, I like The Walking Dead. I've stuck with it. You know me. You know my personality. I'm going to stick through things to the end. So I'm like, okay, we're continuing the story. We're headed to France. Beautiful this time of year. Unless the zombies are out there. And old Daryl, it's too many subtitles. I got to read this stuff. I don't know French, if you can believe that. My daughter, Elle, doing really good. She got an A+ in French. A+. Shout out to old Elle out there. Couldn't sniff an A+ when I was in school. But Daryl in France and all this, and man, it is the boringest show ever. Man, I want to like it. I want to get into it. I just can't, but I'm powering through. I'm doing it. But I wonder if he named this cat after Daryl Dixon, that is. But definitely looking interesting. Definitely an interesting accessory piece. And we're going to have another Daryl to look at here in a second. But now we get old Takahashi out of the package. Definitely looking interesting out of the package. More of a statue than a wrestling figure. This is going to be a hard figure if you're a player out there, you're a kid wanting to play. You really can't play with this one. There's not a lot going on. This is an interesting figure. There's no doubt about it. Now, I am by no means a Takahashi know-it-all or anything. I've seen a few matches over the years. I've seen a few things, but I don't keep up to the day-to-day with New Japan Pro Wrestling. I used to really keep up with All Japan Pro Wrestling back in my high school days, tape trading across the sea. I was all in on All Japan. I was all in on some of the AWA death matches. AWA, IWA, how about? I was in on some of that stuff, the Foley Funk stuff. But New Japan, I've never been a big New Japan guy. And most of my New Japan knowledge comes from the WCW time frame, which obviously this is long after WCW. But Takahashi, a big deal over there. But a very interesting one. And I guess we'll start at the head on this one. He's got the tongue kind of off to the side there. I don't know what that's all about. He's just got his tongue hanging out like a young Festus back in the day, as we all know. Got that patented hairdo. I definitely know this hair with the red highlights kind of at the tips there. Definitely an interesting look in the face. I think it looks enough like Takahashi as far as retros go to get the job done. You got the wrist tape all the way to the forearm tape on the arms. Then you get some very colorful pants. Then you get some fur boots I believe he got from John Nord, a.k.a. the Berserker. Somebody fact check that if they want to, but I wouldn't. I'm sure it's true. But he's got some fur on the boots right here. And then he's got the black on the top and the red down the bottom here. No peg holes on this one. As far as articulation goes, you get waist articulation. You get arms, but I don't really know what you do with this. And then you get head side to side. So honestly, this is probably, out of all the retro figures going all the way back to the Hasbro, Mattels, the Rush Collectibles, the Cellas, the Grapplers and Gimmicks, the Zombie Sailors, the Epic Toys here, this is probably the least playable figure we've ever had in a retro figure. Could that be true? I think it very possibly is. I just don't know how. I mean, you could do kind of a flying forearm. I'm trying to think what moves you can do. You can kind of catch him for like a little bit of a diamond cutter type thing going there. You can do a drop kick, maybe a cross body. I don't know what you can do with this as far as playability, but we also got to remember, these aren't really for kids. Not a lot of kids buying this. Not a lot of kids getting Tanahashi in their fig fed. Most of these, honestly, are probably going to stick on card. I think that's a true thing right there. But if you're a player out there, this could be a puzzling one for you. This is one of the ones, going back to when I was a little kid, I wanted every wrestling figure. There's only one wrestling figure I ever turned down in my life, and that was the Rick Rude LJN. I said, you know, I'm not going to get it. I'm just not going to get it. I don't know what I could do with this. Even my childhood imagination couldn't fit the Rick Rude into my fig fed. I bought something else, probably a G.I. Joe, a Transformer, a Turtle. Who knows what I got instead? But I said, nope, I'm passing on the Rick Rude. I don't need this one. And I'd probably do the same thing with this if I was a little kid because I couldn't really do anything with it. But if you're a Takahashi guy, man, you're all in on this one here. He's going to be good. You put the cat in there. You put old Daryl. He's giving Daryl a little hug. Putting it right there. I guess I'll display him with Daryl in here. I guess that's what we're going to have to do. So definitely an interesting one. Definitely an interesting one at the end of the day. But we're going to pull out the second version here, which I think I prefer this Chase version over the regular version as far as looks go. Of course, same figure, same packaging, same mold, same things, just a little different colors going on the back of the package. The exact same song and dance going there as well. So definitely interesting as far as that goes. And he's coming off a lot cleaner off the package as well, which is always a nice day at the office there. See you later. Goodbye. Nice to see you. But we get Daryl the cat once again. Instead of the black and white attack, he's the red and black attack, or red and white attack. Let me learn my colors. Red and white on old Daryl right here. Definitely looking good. Same thing. And then the same exact figure we saw before. Same head, same body, same everything. The big difference here is he's got the fur boots here. And this one, he went even farther back. He got them from John Nord last time. This time, Bruiser Brody. Yes, Bruiser Brody. Big in Japan. Big in Japan. So we did get these from him. A little bit of a pink and orange going on. The black boots, the red on the bottom. Very colorful pants on this one. They were both colorful. This one's more in your face with Daryl just hanging out right in his crotch. Right there is old Daryl looking good. Definitely like the colorfulness on the pants on this one. And then the top half, I believe everything is identical. The exact same thing from the top up. Even the belt up. Definitely getting the most out of your molds is what we're doing with this one right here. But definitely it is Takahashi, if that is your thing. No doubt about it. But it's an interesting one. And it's an interesting one. It'll be interesting to see, will we get more New Japan figures from Ringside Collectibles? Will they continue on with this line? And who else may we get? I guess we'll have to wait and see on that one. But let's compare it to the last go-around, as we did get Jay White as part of this. We got the regular and Chase edition as well. So we were building out our New Japan stuff at the time, as we do see right here. So definitely interesting with these variants and stuff. And it makes a lot of sense. You're spending a lot of money, these small companies. Got to get the most out of your molds. If you can sell a few more figures with a different paint scheme, Makes a lot of sense. But we're going to keep comparing him. We'll bring out an old New Japan Pro Wrestling favorite, old Shinsuke here. We got his Mattel Retro, so we can kind of put them side by side if we need to. And why not Rush Collectibles Larry Zbyszko, just for the heck of it. Let's bring out old Larry Z right there looking good. How about a little Jeff Jarrett action? We'll move some of these guys down. I feel like I'm playing chess with these in some ways. But we got Zombie Sailor, Jeff Jarrett for a little comparison there. How about a little bit of Mabel here from, of course, Grapplers and Gimmicks. Big old Mabel. You can compare him right there. And then, of course, Chella Toys once again with big old giant haystacks looking good. So a murder's row right here of different ones over the years, of course. I guess I could bring out a Hasbro Yokozuna as well if I needed to. I could put him in there. So definitely a lot to compare to here. They do fit in with your retro figures, but just kind of is what it is. Definitely an interesting one. And I did mention this wasn't the first one we got, as we did get him in the Super 7 line back in the day. So definitely remember getting this. We remember unboxing this one on the channel as well. So a few different figures in the old collection. Now I got 3 Takahashis in my collection. What a time to be alive, truly, at the end of the day. So there it is, the Ringside Collectibles Takahashi Regular Edition and Variant Edition. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You picking this one up? Do you agree this is probably the least playable retro figure of all time? Has to be, right? Has to be. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments down below. Of course, don't forget to like this video. You made it this far. You can give it the old double thumbs up like the old Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and the other YouTube channel. We got 2 YouTube channels now. A lot of content going on both of those. Do appreciate the subscribe, of course, as you guys know. And then, of course, Patreon for early access to videos like this. Bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, Q&As, pizza reviews. You name it, it's all going on over there in the old Patreon channel. Your best way to support this very YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. You can also support the channel over there at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, and don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram and on Threads. So for Takahashi Ringside Collectible Exclusives and Daryl, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.